everyone. We are live with SOW Ignition, episode 39. We are in Wichita, Kansas. I am MD Punk, with me is Devil D, and we are starting with the one, the only, our SOW Ignition champion, the Death Game, and Pain.
Yes, indeed. We know that Aaron loves to start out the show whenever he gets the opportunity. And I am sure that this will be a very interesting conversation that we're about to have, because he's about to tell us what his Ignition Champions Edict for the night is. It's rare that we actually get to hear it live.
I have a feeling that it's probably going to be a screw death row open challenge.
And he has loved those lately.
This is true. It's one of the two shows a year where the Ignition Championship is not defended on television.
Yeah, normally that title only defended on Ignition itself, but World Record and Victory Lane are super cards upon super cards. So every single title will always be on the line, provided we have the time.
And also, Aaron announcing that he will be defending the Ignition Championship next week on Formula.
Against a JPW talent. That'll be interesting to see who answers.
There's so much talent on that roster, but thankfully I don't fear necessarily that we'll have another championship fall into JPW's hands, but you never know when you just leave it open to anyone.
And the weird thing is, losing the Ignition Championship to JPW would be complicated, to say the least, because they wouldn't be able to defend it in Japan. Well, I guess we should have expected this.
I was gonna say, Aaron has gotten really good at pissing this man off. Our SOW National Heavyweight Champion, the Emperor Castellicton.
Man, trying to put a spin on it that time.
Little bit.
I like it.
My throat's not dying this week, so I can actually try.
So I will say Aaron was making some very interesting claims at the end before Caster came in, talking about how he might be able to challenge Ryan Richardson as best in the world. Though the promo we had last week from Ryan left a lot to be
Does
considered.
Ryan even believe he's best in the world anymore?
Yeah, exactly. Unsurprisingly, the Emperor has a lot to say.
He has been annoyed with Aaron for the last couple months, but it's really kind of come to a head these last few weeks, including their exhibition match on Overclock that did go to time.
Yeah, 20 minutes just wasn't enough time, I don't think. If they wanted to finish, they would have had to go at least 30. I can say Caster was the man standing at the end of that match, though it's not like Aaron had any trouble getting to the back afterwards.
Referencing Aaron's inability to win the World Championship from Hermes Rhapsodies last year.
Yeah, he had a...
Whoa, is Caster... Oh, Caster is putting a lot of blame on Aaron for what's happened with Hermes.
I don't know if that's necessarily fair. I mean, Aaron made his own, or Hermes made his own decisions. Aaron didn't do anything to really influence him, as far as I know. He is really dressing Aaron down right now.
5 minutes gone.
Definitely feels like he's been holding this in. I don't necessarily agree with that statement.
He had a very good match with Hermes. It was very close. Genuinely felt like either man could have won it. I think is the only match Hermes had to go to submission to win. There was no impact move that would keep Aaron down.
Nope. And we had seen Hermes to that point defending his championship in relatively short matches too.
Yeah, I mean, usually under 15 minutes. Sometimes he went up to 17, but not very often. Aaron took him to 30.
Oh, this is a crazy accusation. He just implied that this championship was made so Aaron wouldn't just run away from SOW.
Yeah, Aaron, I could not see him ever doing that. I mean, this title, obviously Aaron managed to win this belt and has used it to great effect, I would say. But I don't believe for a second that it was made solely for him.
We have seen Aaron kind of get baited by Kevin Daniels recently, so maybe Caster knows he can say things like this to get under Aaron's skin.
That is true. I mean, there's a lot you could say about Aaron as a champion. There's one thing that he's never really done well with, and that is being called a coward and being told that somebody...
Oh, shit!
Oh my God, wait a minute.
Can we see Aaron possibly challenge for Caster's belt tonight?
He sure wants to, it sounds like. That's interesting. I mean, he hasn't shown much interest in the national title up until now. But you really can't complain about having 2 titles around your waist. Oh.
No. And maybe he just played into Caster's hand like we were alluding to.
10 minutes gone.
Well, it seems Caster's flatly rejecting that. And then another harsh accusation. Oh, Aaron just cut him off.
This is one of the longest opening segments in Ignition history, as we have 2 of our top champions really properly face to face in the ring.
And they have been digging into each other tonight.
This crowd's loving it though.
Oh.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, we know Caster's logic behind that is that he wants to solidify himself and he won't give up his property, but at the same time, you could definitely argue that it is a bit of cowardice because he could be solidifying himself as the world champion. Caster, just for reference, if you watch this back, I am not arguing that.
I would never argue that either.
Oh, I think he just got baited.
Or did Caster get baited?
Wait a minute. He's gonna make
Aaron just threw the reverse Uno card on him.
Yeah, I thought for a moment Aaron was about to give Caster a shot at his title, but instead he's gonna put Caster up against somebody, and we don't. I mean, he didn't say who. There's a lot of potential names. A lot of people not scheduled on this card right now.
That is a very ominous warning, or threat even.
Well, now it's time for our first match of the night, and it's going to be ZC Woods taking on Damian Oxley, who is still looking to get into the world title division. He is still just one win away.
And this is not going to be a guaranteed win for him, so if he's going into this match thinking he can overcome ZC Woods, I think he could be stopped shy again of joining that world title division. ZC Woods with his eyes set firmly on the world title.
He is straight up said that he will be winning that belt at Spring Carnival. And I can't imagine a future that worries me more.
Definitely can't say I love the idea of the House of Troubles having the World Tag Team Championships and the World Heavyweight Championship.
Well, we do have more matches. Speaking of the World Tag Team Championships, more matches of the World Tag 500 tonight. Right after this match, we will have the first round 2 match as M.E.A.T takes on Destined Saviors. And then the second round 2 match happening later tonight, The Honored will take on Death Row. We also, of course, have a national heavyweight #1 contenders match between El Rey de Guerra and Jay Wukong. And of course, the Ignition Champions Edict, someone will be taking on Caster Leakton. And our main event tonight, the Women's National Championship on the line as Kat Roberts takes on Charlie C.
Somehow Charlie Scene getting cleared to compete just a week after that insane no disqualification match last week.
Yeah,
Have to see if she's at 100%. Hopefully she isn't.
Well, I can't really disagree with you there. We will certainly have to see. I mean, Kat Roberts is a very unknown factor here in SOW. Unproven as well. She's had a win and a loss in her records, but she could easily take that title tonight. We've seen what she can do when she hits that jumping DDT.
Big super kick there from ZC Woods with a nice follow-up. Oh my god, he's gonna go up top, but Oxley gets up first. You know, Oxley's gotta be thinking that he's got to strike fast, strike hard, and do not let ZC get any kind of sustained momentum. Otherwise, Oxley will be looking up at the lights once more, unable to advance to the world title division.
And you also have to keep in mind, ZC Woods is a man that can hit you with a lot of pressure very quickly. He is not a wrestler that you want to be lackadaisical around in any regard. A moment slippage could be enough to knock you loopy. And we've got Oxley tossing Woods into the ropes, pops drop kick. We've seen that once already. Now again, straight to the jaw, takes him over, looks for a quick crucifix roll up, not gonna get the cover, doesn't even get a 1. As we now hit into an exchange. Uppercuts versus punches here. And Oxley managing to outpower ZC Woods for now.
For now, definitely being the key.
Is very quick with the strikes, not letting ZC Woods maintain much offense. There you see it again, a quick kick to the chest, off the ropes, back elbow. Oxley taking control in this match. Off the ropes again, another back elbow.
5 minutes gone.
Now it's him sent to the ropes and a back elbow from Woods in return.
That was sending a message there for sure.
Oh, Woods was looking to set Oxley up on the top rope for something, but got tossed over the top rope himself. Catches him, though, with a suplex on the outside.
3.
Oxley slips through and hits a German, but caught with a spear!
My God.
Fortunately, on the outside, he can't get the 3 count. Wait a minute. Oh my God, Woods unable to get back up. That German must have affected him more than he let on. And now Oxley coming off the top over and over here. But
He is looking to make that strong case that he is going to the World Title Division tonight. And so far in the early goings of this match, it's hard to see another result.
off the top again, rolling senton. But it's clearly taking a toll. He's putting a lot of energy into these maneuvers. They're costing him. Nice shoulder tackle block there from Oxley. I think we were gonna see a spine buster if he hadn't blocked that. And now these vicious elbows we've seen Oxley employ before really takes somebody down. And there's a German for the cover. Holds as he kicks out into a stretch plum. ZC Woods manages to break free, goes up top, but gets back down because he sees Oxley is getting up. And now some simple shoulder tackles in the corner, just looking to inflict damage and get the pace on his side. Nice duck there from Oxley. And back into the stretch plum. Really wrenching on it, but Woods manages to fight free. The damage was done though. Oxley taking a moment to breathe, waits for Woods to get up, ducks under the punch again, looks for a headlock, gets caught into a power slam off the ropes. And now the Uranagi, we know he sets up for this people's elbow. And now he's locking in a sharpshooter.
My goodness. What a follow-up there.
Yeah, massive combination. But Oxley manages to fight his way free. Crack shot elbow. And now he's looking for the blackout. Wait a minute.
Is Oxley going to steal this? No,
Wait a minute.
A combo of his own.
System shock. Cover. One, two, three. No.
Oh. Wow, what a kick out from ZC Woods.
Yeah, that combination has put away a lot of people. I don't
Now
think
we got a crazy strike exchange here. Oxley's feeling himself. And he's following up immediately as well.
Goes back up top. There is that Stardust rolling senton. He used that to put Ryan Richardson away in the first episode of season 2, but unfortunately, he's a little too tired here. And Woods is looking to go off the ropes again. Another people's elbow. This time he goes for the cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out at 2, strong.
Oxley's not losing to a people's elbow. That much I could pretty much guarantee my damn self.
Hey man, the elbow drop has done some people in.
Unfortunately.
Big drop kick to the chest.
Ended, the people's elbow drop has ended at time historic reigns that should not have ended when they did.
Well, you know, sometimes you just get screwed over.
Oh
Here
my
we
God.
go. He's going for it a third time. Bam! Lands it square in the chest. Back into the cover. 1, 2. Strong at 2 again.
He enjoyed trying to get the win with that people's elbow, but this isn't Hollywood. You're not going to get a match to end that way here in SOW.
Some brutal Kawada style kicks there. Locks in a headlock. Big jumping headbutt. Headbutts are really finally coming out. We don't see them very often, but once he starts throwing them out, that's when you know Woods has gotten desperate.
Also not good for Oxley. Oh my God.
Just dragged him across the ring there. Off the ropes. Oh, blocked again. Oxley.
Oh.
He's got him up. System shock. That could be it if Oxley can get up and get the cover.
He can.
No, he couldn't. And now the Samoan drop. A Superman punch. But, oh, he was good. I think he was looking for the end of troubles. But Oxley managing to counter, goes up top. Moonsault.
Let's
1,
here.
2. No.
These two are throwing everything they have at each other.
Oh my God, floats over the lariat attempt, powerbomb, sit-out style. And still can't clinch it. Wait a minute! Dark Days! The Dark Days driver into the cover! That's gotta be it! And it is.
Yep. Unfortunately, Damian Oxley's wait to join the World Title Division will be, oh, come on. Oh, come on. Unnecessary.
And locking in a sharpshooter.
Get security down here.
All right, well, we managed to get Oxley out of the ring.
Unnecessary post-match attack there. What message does that send?
I think it was more a message for Nagadomi than anybody else.
The same Nagadomi who's already beaten Damian Oxley?
Yeah, but, you know, sometimes people like to show off. He is called the troubled child, so I can't necessarily be surprised. He's, not
little brothering Oxley right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not very inspiring words for the Trailblazer. Not very inspiring words for the entire national title division, actually.
Say he might be, him and Nagadomi might be the only ones who were so confident that Ryan was going to win.
So, like, we're just booing both of them, right?
Yeah, this is a, no matter who wins, SOW loses match for the World Heavyweight Championship at Spring Carnival.
Oh, thank God it's not the main event. The main event will be the World Tag 500 winners against Moment for Life. I just realized.
Yeah.
Can we just stop saying the word if I never hear the word monsters without the word wild in front of it again, I will. It'll be too soon.
All right. Now you know what time it is.
I do believe I do, in fact. If I'm not mistaken, it is time for some maximum effort that always triumphs.
Better known as, it's time for M.E.A.T.
Looks like this time they are highlighting Suave, which is very fair given I believe he's won the past 2 matches that M.E.A.T has had.
Yeah, that's very fair. I mean, to be honest with you, I did not think they'd make it out of the first round of the World Tag 500. Now, they definitely have a bit of leveled up competition tonight, but I'm starting to believe in these two.
I mean, ever since Suave changed his gear up, I'm gonna be honest, he's felt like a different beast. But speaking of different beasts, we have two of the greatest to ever lace up the boots and get in a match as a team. The Destined Saviors, always in sync, are here.
Still the odds-on favorites to win the World Tag 500. After the results of the first round have now played out, not, I think, shocking anybody.
Nobody even a little surprised. I mean, these are two of the greatest ever. It'd be hard to bet against them under any circumstances.
Now, on the flip side of that, if you're me, if you're Suave and Mars and you win this match, you have to become the new odds-on favorites, no?
Immediately, right?
And that's got to be in the back of their minds. Now, for a guy, less experienced like Suave, he can't let that pressure, get to him to the point that he makes mistakes. That will be the key for Suave, I think, mentally in this match, as this is now by default M.E.A.T's biggest tag team match to date.
Absolutely. I mean, they've beaten the Outbacks, and they have beaten... Give me just a moment. Got a little bit of a distraction on the side over here. And so they have beaten the Outbacks, and they have beaten Last Will, their longtime rivals. And now here they are looking to continue that exceptional performance by hoping they beat the Destined Saviors. And I mean, if you do that, you'd be feeling like there's no team you couldn't beat in this division.
Well, right now, Suave single-handedly beating down both men.
Notice, by the way, the Destined Saviors have tagged out twice now. Suave's still in the ring. And not looking worse for the wear at all. I mean, they are managing to get him under control here now. But even look at that. Every time it looks like they've gotten the upper hand, he starts powering them back down.
Yeah, now they've made their third tag before he's made one. And he's not satisfied here. And this could be a test for Suave right here. This could be what I'm talking about. You can't make a mistake. You stay in the ring too long, all of a sudden they knock the air out of you. And then you're looking at a serious amount of time in the ring that can result in an early defeat. And thankfully he listens to me and tags out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it looks like he's ready to tag now. He got in, I'm gonna say it, I think almost 80% of the offense, and look at that. Takes a huge scoop lift suplex and just gets up. Of course, he does get sent out of the ring by the ref right after. Oh, nice smart maneuver to get Mars down on the mat. But now you've got to think about all that damage Suave did before Mars ever tagged in. Both the Destined Saviors have taken a fair amount of beating, and they now have to contend with another powerhouse. But it looks like they're managing.
I was going to say, on the flip side, it looks like they feel maybe they've got a better scouting report on Mars than they do Suave. A lot more tape to watch of Mars's career if you're looking for some of his tendencies in the ring.
Absolutely, and Mars does wrestle a little. Oh my God, he just snapped right into that suplex. A big kick to the face, right from behind almost. Off the ropes.
I thought Mars was looking to tag out for a moment there, but looks like he changed his mind.
I think he actually got cut off a little bit by Judas. He didn't want to tag Suave right in. SOW special!
They're going to win the whole damn thing.
Is that the first one we've seen in this tournament?
I think it's the first one we've seen in general in a minute.
Some strong, stiff elbows to the shoulder blades there.
Ryan Richardson would approve of that move.
Absolutely.
I've got to say, you know, while the hype around M.E.A.T is
Oh my
very
God.
real, and I very much believe in it, they are surpassing my expectations yet again with this performance, especially Suave. He is whooping the Destined Saviors' ass.
Yeah, I don't know what training Suave has gone through, but this is so much different than the performances we had seen from him before.
It's almost a shame that he seems like he's, you know, got to be a tag wrestler right now, because imagine this Suave maybe gunning for Caster in the national championship.
That would be very, very scary for Caster. I'm just gonna say it. Wait a minute, he's going! Oh, baseball slide drop kick to the chin!
I was not expecting a baseball slide there. Now an ankle lock on the outside. Looks like they're gonna try and take advantage of Suave on the outside, dealing a little extra damage there to him, but he doesn't tag. He doesn't tag. Now he's looking a little more tired, but he's not done.
Yeah, he is here to show what he can do. And Mars, I mean, Mars doesn't even look frustrated. He almost looks proud.
Yeah, whatever plan they've developed here for the Destined Saviors, it has worked here, but I believe I heard the 10-minute call, so does that mean, do we have cut play now, or is that 15 in the World Tag 500?
I believe 10,
Oh.
as you're seeing.
Oh, there we go.
Almost got the 3 there. Yeah, they are 30-minute matches still for the main matches, the World Tag 500. Oh my God!
Oh my
Into
God.
an immediate cover, and that forces an additional cut play from the Saviors. Mars was on his way out of the ring, so he wasn't actually able to interfere on his side. That means that the cut play favor actually goes to M.E.A.T. I think that's the first time we've seen Destined Saviors on the disadvantage. Oh wow, that was impressive.
But you're kind of seeing that right before that happened. Suave needs a tag. This man needs to catch his breath. He's gonna hit one more DDT before being forced out to the apron. But yes, Suave needs a moment.
And
or
he's gonna
two.
take it. And it looks like he's definitely taking it right there on the apron, breathing. He's doing his best to pull off a strategy that we felt was not working for Sindhu Darlo, but it looks like it is working here with Suave as a man that stays in, takes the brunt of the damage, and then lets Mars tag in. Unfortunately, it almost like he was alluding to earlier, feels like the Destined Saviors have Mars's number.
And they game planned heavy for Mars, and ironically enough, M.E.A.T game planned to have Suave do most of the damage, which has worked out so far. But
Oh my God!
goodness!
Massive lariat from the top! Into an STF! Oh my, no! He twists it around!
But no cut play used here, so no concern from Judas, and this match is about to end.
No, I'm sure he knows it's gonna take more than that to make Karada tap out.
But right now, you have to feel like, for Mars, the strategy almost has to be don't lose. You just have to last long enough for Suave to recover on the outside, and it looks like he's coming back in.
It's insane to me to consider that Suave right now is the linchpin of this team. Oh no! Oh no!
Judas is in trouble!
They're both poised and ready to strike, and this is going to fucking hurt!
Another cut ball. Surprisingly, I almost would have had Mars stay on the outside and force him to waste another cut play, but now still a one cut play advantage, I believe, to M.E.A.T, but could have been a 2.
Absolutely a 1 for the time being. Wait a minute, he's got him set up, neck breaker!
That could change the whole momentum of this match.
Mars.
And now Mars, no, what are you doing, brother?
Yeah, that was a mistake. And there's the Snapdragon suplex.
Oh God, we talked about Suave being one to make a mistake, but could it have been Mars getting too overzealous over a student?
And that could, wait! Suave manages
Suave
to
is
kick
done.
out. I was about to say that could be the end right there.
But now momentum has swung towards the Destined Saviors. Well, Suave still looks pretty confident. Oh god, the big man.
Wait! Shooting star press! 2! No!
Oh my god, I held my breath. I thought there was a chance. Kurata disagrees. Ankle lock, but in the ropes. Suave immediately grabs on and kicks him in the chin.
Yeah, I don't think Kurata was letting that go.
He was
Wait
not.
a minute!
Oh
my god! Oh, I got thunderstorm! Cover! 2! No!
Oh my god!
That was a perfect setup and a counter there from Kurata. That could have put him away too, but that was a perfect setup for the finish from Suave. Thunderstorm into an immediate cover from Mars.
3.
And now Kurata is taking a ton of punishment.
Now Mars will get a moment to catch his own breath here. Finally getting some sustained offense in this match. He has not had a lot of it. Normally the Destined Saviors have been all over Mars.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, for just a quick note, Suave was calling for a tag.
He's calling for it again. Mars not going for it.
Oh, that could be a mistake.
That's bad.
Here it comes, the double Demon Fang, but no cover. And now Mars, that opportunity could cost the Saviors. I think Judas was looking for another move to put it away. Instead, he's about to get double teamed a second time.
And they pull off the biggest upset of the tournament. They're looking to send the Destined Saviors to the losers bracket.
And they just did it!
No fucking way!
Suave Jackson gets another pin, this time over the Destined Saviors.
We might have new favorites in the World Tag 500!
Well, we know this music means that it is time for the unmatched ace of JPW to hopefully talk some sense into Ryan Richardson.
He issued a crazy challenge for him last week, but Ryan just
walked away.
Well, yeah, I mean, to the shock of us, to the shock of the fans, to the shock of Ozawa, we saw a Ryan Richardson last week that I never want to see again.
I agree. Well, he still wants the challenge.
Is he here?
I don't know. There's his music though.
Oh. That's a good sign.
Oh, there he is. But,
he's still not looking like himself. This does not bode well. Very slow walk to the ring for the Dragon Slayer.
wait a minute. All right, okay, thank God. I was really getting worried that we might be seeing a retirement tour from Ryan instead. But It sounds like he's got some fire back in his voice.
You can almost see the life coming back into his eyes as he speaks. What?
Well, does he want 2 out of 3 falls? Or what, last man standing, or what?
For free?
Excuse me? What?
That's a pay-per-view match. That should be on Spring Carnival.
Well, it is time for the Ignition Champions Edict, but very interesting moment backstage with Carrie Correa and Kelly Day.
It smells fishy, doesn't it?
I mean, it definitely feels like something is brewing, to say the least.
But I guess for now we do have to shift our focus to find out who Caster Lincoln's opponent's going to be, handpicked by Aaron Payne.
Yeah, so who would you guess? Who would you think that Aaron would select?
Be a great night for our Hermes Rhapsody's return.
Oh, I was just gonna say if Hermes was here. No fucking shot! Are you kidding me? He's here? I didn't. The unbreakable M.E.A.T, the reigning WWSL Intercontinental Champion, is here tonight?
I shouldn't be surprised, and yet I'm fucking speechless!
Caster could be in trouble. There's no way he would have been able to watch tape and prepare for this. Nobody saw him backstage.
But that prohibited gate is open. It's wide open. At a formula.
Oh, this is so crazy.
I didn't even consider a JPW talent, but if I had thought about it, then of course it would be M.E.A.T Daichi after him and Aaron have gained that mutual respect for each other.
Yeah, no, that 30-minute match over the Ignition Championship, which still I want a rematch for, mind you. Even if not for the title, I want to see M.E.A.T versus Aaron again. But that match gave those two a, I think, permanent friendship. And now,
yeah, I mean, now we're getting this as a result of that. So thank you, Aaron Payne.
yeah, this is incredible. Maita Daichi versus Caster Leakton.
Oh,
Two powerhouses in their divisions. Maita,
two of the most dominant mid-card champions in all of professional wrestling, you could even say.
yeah, Maita in his second reign as WWSL Intercontinental Champion, having beaten Ikeda Kenta to win that title for the second time. I believe his current run is
My God.
already at 141 days with 5 defenses. Oh,
Caster
very.
not overly amused here.
No, he doesn't look happy at all. In fact, I think he's frustrated that this guy is not from SOW. You could almost say maybe, I mean, I could see he looked surprised for a moment and then very annoyed right after.
Yeah, it's almost like he had to reel himself back in. And if he's not completely locked in for a match against Maita Daichi, he's going to lose. So we'll have to see how this plays out for our national champion.
Yeah, I genuinely don't know how this is going to end. This is, I mean, the JEPW talent are all exceptional, and Maita is one of their most promising younger stars. To the point that, I mean, they don't, not many people have won the Intercontinental title twice. I think I can count the number of people who have won it twice with one hand, maybe even with just 3 fingers. I know Nozawa Akira has won it 3 times, so he's definitely won it twice. Maita Daichi, obviously. And, I mean, I'd have to consult the notes to know any other names. I mean, maybe Meiji Kaito?
Get your little app out.
Maybe
The one
Meiji
that,
Kaito?
just has you always correcting via Quinn.
You're right, I will get my app out. 1 second.
As Caster sends Daichi down with a huge chop. Yeah, still no app sent to my email. No link to download that. Thank you, Carrie Alice.
Okay, Death
Oh
Panther.
my goodness.
And I think that's it. I think those are the only 4 names.
So Maita Daichi among some of the best JEPW has to offer in its history.
I mean, yeah, those are massive names. Meiji Kaito, Nozawa Akira, and Death Panther as your fellow 2-time Intercontinental champions.
And the fans here are still in disbelief that we're getting this matchup.
I mean, they are absolutely losing their minds. I cannot blame them. I'm still in disbelief. I don't know how Aaron keeps finding Maita Daichi. Oh, nice springboard style rolling senton. Picks Caster up, takes him down with a simple arm style takedown there. Caster throws him into the turnbuckle, chops him against it. Now got him in a headlock. Maita Daichi took a lot of inspiration from Taz with his style in ring. Loves.
Oh my God. Oh no!
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We know what Caster looks for here. There's 2. We're about to see number 3 coming in.
He's looking to break the unbreakable.
Number
oh my God.
4. And the
It's
roll
a symphony.
through.
It's a symphony.
Folds him over. 1, 2. Well, it was what?
He is unbreakable.
Living up to that moniker better than I think anybody could have expected. Maita Daichi survives a series of 5 power bombs.
Caster's in disbelief. You can see it on his face after the kick out.
I mean, Caster has never had somebody kick out of the Symphony. He's had people interrupt it, prevent that final folding power bomb, but he's never had somebody take it and then survive like that, unless they were saved.
Oh my God.
Superplex to a man of Caster's size! Caster, I mean, that obviously took a lot out of Maita. What the? Holy shit!
The strength on display. 2. No, not enough.
There's a kick out there, and Caster looking to cut Maita Daichi down to size. And here we go, he's looking for the series of power bombs again, but Maita gets up! He doesn't allow the symphony to happen a second time. I mean, I think even he wouldn't have been able to survive it if it did.
Yeah, he knows better. He had to counter it. He knew he had to counter it early.
Wait a minute! Unbreakable DDT! Is that it? He goes for the cover. But no, Caster kicks out. And now a headlock.
Maybe a second too long to get into position, but that was in Caster's favor.
Oh, what a headbutt. You do not see Caster get desperate like that very often. He doesn't, honestly, I don't know. It looks like he doesn't know what to do right now. He's not used to facing someone that he doesn't have the time to watch tape on.
Right.
Oh my God. There it is, one of those Taz-style suplexes he's famous for. He picks him up. Unbreakable DDT. Hooks the leg. And that's it.
And Aaron Payne is smiling ear to ear. He just had Caster lose a match on Ignition.
To a man from outside of the company. Okay.
Oh, really? Why is Hera allowing it? This man doesn't work here.
It doesn't really work anywhere, I guess. I mean, he is a free agent. Maybe she's trying to sign him.
Why? He's a bum.
He is a good wrestler. I mean,
he's a cheater.
We got a lot of those, to be fair.
What he did to Ryan Richardson was an absolute disgrace to everything SOW stands for. I
don't disagree with that, but he wouldn't be able to bring in outside refs as an SOW talent, so at the very least, that aspect would be gone. Oh, God.
You know, he's got a lot of shit to say to Ryan, but he sure hasn't gotten himself involved or in the ring with Ryan himself.
I mean, he also didn't beat Nagadomi either, so I really don't get this, like, concept. I mean, Nagadomi didn't even hit him with the Dragon Hell Crash. At least it took that to beat Ryan, the second finisher of the Red Dragon. European Dragon went down to just a second Dragon Fang. I miss the days when there was somebody interrupt when this man talked and beat the shit out of him.
He's lucky that Ryan, who seems to have found himself already, isn't coming out here to do it himself damn self. Okay, sure.
Oh my God! Oh my God! That's Steve Levy's theme! Are the rumors correct? Is he actually coming?
Where is he? He can come from anywhere.
Oh my God.
I hate this man with every fiber of my soul.
Wait a minute. What happened to the lights? Oh my God! He is here! Where did he come from? The lights were out for like a second. Was he hiding?
I have no idea.
Was he hiding under the ring?
He was waiting to beat this guy's ass, and I'm loving every minute of it. And Avery is out.
Holy shit, what a debut for the Hardcore Hornet here at SOW! It is time for the second World Tag 500 Round 2 match. The Honored are taking on Death Row. And of course, the winners of this match going on to face M.E.A.T in the semi-finals of the winner's bracket. And the losers are going to be facing off against Last Will on High Gear this Saturday.
So no matter what, Death Row and these teams' future.
Yes.
Imagine getting a Death Row versus Death Row match.
That would be very interesting. I don't know. Would one of them just sit down for the other?
I think they're a little too competitive for that.
That's fair. This theme's still.
And also, this man right here isn't letting anyone just lay down.
No, he will. If you lie down in front of Trent Taylor, he'll just kill you on the mat.
He might actually just pull the chain out and just choke you out instead.
I was just gonna quickly mention that this theme is wasted on these two. It is such a good song.
Yeah, don't love that Kevin Daniels found such a good theme for his clients, because I don't like giving that man credit for breathing, let alone being a good manager.
But here we go. And of course, showboating from Clint with those. He keeps these unlit cigarettes. What's the point of it? Like, I know you're not allowed to smoke in the building. Like, why bother then? Just don't bring them.
Give me your guess is as good as mine.
Now, last time we saw Clint Cassidy and Trent Taylor, they had managed to defeat Blood Alliance. And it was a, well, I mean, pretty decisive, I guess, victory. I mean, you can't really get much. It was pretty tough of a match. I'm not going to sit here and act like Blood Alliance didn't bring it. But it didn't feel like Death Row was ever in trouble, really.
Definitely not.
Oh my god, he was going for a weapon, but Markley stops him. Slips behind, throws him into the apron, and Clint rolls back into the ring while Markley waits on the outside.
A high count early.
Well, the count gets reset thanks to that tag.
Yeah, as I fucking said that. Vintage announcer's jinx.
Oh my god, he pulled out a bat. Got stopped from using it though by Markley. Oh, whoa! Markley just got launched into the bat.
The bat cannot be used in the ring, Trent. He knows that.
He's put it there. I'm not sure what he's planning to do with it over there. It's a little weird spot to have it sit in, but he might be waiting for the rest.
Master's gonna have a strong opinion if his men end up bleeding again.
Oh yeah, Death Row might end up making a new enemy, and Aaron Payne might actually get an incidental friend. Either that or we'll end up in some kind of triple threat scenario.
Aaron Payne versus the Honored Empire versus Death Row. Yeah, I don't love Aaron's odds there.
One man versus a group of 3 and a group of 4 does not sound very fair.
Nope.
We've got Alexei here fighting off Trent Taylor. Catches him in a figure 4, but a little early, I think. Not a lot of work done to those legs, but as I'm saying that, he pulls him into a Boston Crab right after. I guess you can work the legs by just working the legs. Oh, he went for the bat, but the ref immediately caught him. And now it's Trent working that ankle as he locks in a grapevine. Caster keeping Markley busy. Well, Markley.
Oh my God! What a toss! We hear the thud.
Wait a minute!
Caster on the outside. Oh my God! He just crumbled.
Big drop kick, swan dive style. And now Markley just tossed by his hair on the outside. Caster comes back in at 5. I said Caster.
I'm at Clint.
I think I said Caster, I would say. But
Oh.
there goes.
All younger to hear, so it's understandable.
That we were just talking about him a second ago. Still on my mind, having seen that crazy match. Big elbow drop. Punch to the skull and H-bomb! Going up top.
Oh my God.
Double knees to the gut. Tags in. I think he was looking to get a combination move, but Clint, too smart, moves out of the way. Oh, it was Markley looking for the bat this time, but once again, the ref right there. He was trying to be sneaky with it. Not sneaky enough.
So far, the Honor have looked strong here.
Oh, absolutely. Doing a pretty good job of keeping Trent and Clint down, not letting them gain much momentum.
10 minutes gone.
Trent off the... Oh! I think Alexei just ignored that almost. Oh, but a return! Just moved out of the way. Didn't dodge that one though as he gets hit with a neck breaker. And that gets broken up by Clint. The clear powerhouse between the two. And there's a choke. You can hear how deep he's got that choke in. The gagging from Alexei. Oh, here it comes.
Oh, look at this.
They were looking for this earlier. The assisted lariat suplex.
I'm not going for a cover.
Did a little more damage. Trent rolled out of the ring after that DDT. I think he was looking for the end, but wasn't able to get it thanks to that rollout.
2.
And now on the outside, that's where Trent Taylor does his best.
Yeah, I wouldn't highly recommend continuing to take Trent Taylor to the outside.
And he will brawl with the best of them, too. Big kick to the gut. Oh! A jawbreaker. And now a strike exchange breaking out between Alexei and Clint. And Clint's calling for the end here as he rolls through. Oh, gets blocked!
Oh!
Cut!
A
German
straight-up
suplex!
block. That is rare to see.
And you know the forearms have to be hurting, but that gave the opening he needed to hit that German. Fortunately, still reeling a little bit from the strikes as Clint just punching him down. Wait! 6-shooter! Into the cover!
Spell the end.
But it gets just barely. Trent Taylor was unable to stop that breakup.
Yeah, had he made it in time, this match would have ended.
Absolutely. A rolling chop to the back of the head. Oh my God! Tower German to Clint Cassidy, but Clint pops up.
I think they might have done more damage to each other than they did Clint.
Wait, he repositions the bat and DDTs him onto it.
And you can see the blood already flowing now.
Into the London dungeon! But immediately, it's cut off by Trent Taylor.
Yeah, Trent's not impressed with how this match is flowing right now.
Clint
Meanwhile,
Cassidy.
if you're the Honored, you have to be thinking, like, you can
Wait
win
a minute!
this match.
6-shooter!
Just kidding, you cannot
Cut
win
plays
this match.
over! And that is the end. I was gonna say Clint has to finish this soon or tag out now. But catching Markley with the 6-shooter while he was distracted by Trent. Whoa.
Generational announcers jinx by me.
What is, okay, we just got back from our break, and this is
a live feed.
Yeah, this is right in front of where Aaron's locker room is. It's just down the corridor. Death Row is on their way down to the Ignition Champions locker room.
And there's been a lot of bad blood brewing between Death Row, Meiji Kaito, and Damian Oxley. It looks like the Outbacks are sticking to their word, and they are standing behind Damian Oxley. And security is gonna have a hard time breaking this one up. Things just got crazy.
Yeah, that is a lot of men. That is a lot of men fighting. Oh my God, stomping the ankle with the chair on it.
It's going to be impossible to keep track of this massive brawl. You have to imagine that Hera has just alerted the entire security force in this arena to immediately head this direction.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of security coming for sure. There's no way that you can.
What's Aaron going to think about this? They just saved Aaron from a 4v1 beatdown in his locker room.
Yeah, as much as I think our Ignition champion is a great talent, there's no way he was beating all 4 members of Death Row by himself. That was going to be a merciless beatdown if they had not done it.
The crowd's loving this, though. You can hear them reacting super loud. I mean, this is definitely not something advertised as part of the show.
Meiji busted open now. You can see Clint just stitched up. So we have had to, due to time constraints, push the #1 contender for the National Heavyweight Championship to overclock this Sunday. So be sure you tune in, because not only will the National Heavyweight #1 contendership match be on that show, it'll also have the semifinals of the World Tag 500 for both brackets. But right now, it's a women's national championship match with Nishi Kazumi at ringside.
Yeah, Mishi Kazumi will be facing the winner of this match for the Women's National Championship after an absolute insane match last week.
And that match, I believe, has already been confirmed for Spring Carnival. Nishi versus the winner between Kat Roberts and Charlie Scene.
You definitely don't want to miss all the action this weekend as well. Again, you know, we do have to apologize sometimes. You know how it is in the world of professional wrestling. We did not know we were getting Caster Lington versus Mike the Daichi tonight, so.
And we also
I'm
had
sure
no clue that Caster was going to interrupt Aaron's segment at the beginning of the show.
So really, it's just Caster getting in Ray and messing with Ray again, now getting him bumped off the card, which is just gonna light even a bigger fire inside of Ray.
Absolutely.
So
But here,
will look to slow that down, just like Kat Roberts is looking to immediately derail Charlie Scene's reign as Women's National Champion permanently after I got off to a rocky start last week.
this would be a massive win for Kat Roberts as well. I think it would be the technically quickest SOW champion.
All right, and on that note, I will be seeing y'all next week for SOW Cross JPW Formula live from Lincoln, Nebraska, because I am not watching this fat, cheating loser on my screen anymore. Thank you and good night. Never mind, I've been told I cannot leave.
Yeah, I was going to say, you do still have a contract. You can't.
Yep. Para was in my ear immediately, so I do apologize to the SOW faithful. I will not be leaving my post for this main event match.
Well, we have a lot to commentate. Kat Roberts, immediately wrenches the arm into a suplex.
Fortunately, did not break Charlie Scene's arm in the process, as we were all hoping.
And now Charlie working the arms herself, but gets reversed by Kat. Snapmare, counter into a hammerlock. Ropes break it up pretty quickly. There's an arm whip, arm bar gets countered.
Right in front of Nishi. It would not be surprising for the first national champion to lose their championship in their first defense. SOW history dictates that's almost exactly what will happen. So we could be saying and new tonight.
Technically, it was Mars' second defense. He did successfully defend against Trent Taylor first.
You and your damn app.
That was just memory. I don't have my app open right now.
I don't believe you. That was like 7 months ago.
Yeah, I remember most of what happens in SOW.
That's crazy. I need an app.
A dragon suplex from the top in front of Nishi Kazumi. We know that that's how she set up the victory against Charlie Scene, was that snapdragon from the top rope. Immediately followed, of course, by the Stellar Polaris.
So what are you up to this weekend?
Probably just backstage at Overclock and Hydra.
They let you backstage?
Yeah, I'm always at the show.
No. I normally get told I want to go, I need ticket and travel, and so I just kind of stay home for those.
You really need to talk to your agents, man. I don't know what deal you signed, but it really sounds like you're just here to talk on the mic.
I mean, here's the thing, I don't have an agent.
Oh.
So can you hook me up with yours or something? Like, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'll give you his number, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
3.
Charlie into a headlock on the outside. Not really like, you know, a difference to doing a headlock on the inside of the ring, but I guess anything to wear your opponent out as she gets suplexed again into a cover this time, but an instant kick out. Tosses Roberts to the ropes. And an almost La Mystica style arm breaker there.
Nishikazumi out here watching this match, probably thinking, man, I could beat both these women with one hand tied behind my back. Like, there's just no way Charlie C's at 100% tonight. And again, there's probably no way Nishikazumi's at 100% tonight. Kat Roberts by far the healthiest person in or near the ring right now.
Yeah, no, I could agree with that. Nishi took quite a bit of a beating as well in that match. She didn't bleed as much as Charlie did, but you could see the bruises all over.
Charlie Cene unable to mount that top rope move there because she does not have the ability to do so. She has not stolen anything like that from Bia Quinn's moveset.
Bia Quinn rarely goes up top in the first place. I think she only hits that swanton. Oh, stomp to the face.
Finish, man.
Yeah, she won a match with it. Exactly once.
Her finish, man. What a finish.
And here we have a strike exchange. Both women throwing rights. Left, so technically, I guess.
Boo. Boo.
Whoa, this is not Cena. We can't do that here.
Why not?
Because it's copyright John Cena.
Oh.
Yeah, I got yelled at for that once. I wanted to do it on a show a little while ago, and let's just say it did not go well for us.
Well, thank God I don't have an agent.
Off the ropes, but went for a shoulder tackle, barely missed it.
Come on, Kat, what are you doing?
It's a bulldog there. Wheelbarrow suplex. But Charlie's back up.
Don't love that.
Drop kick to the chin. Off the ropes again. Leg drop.
Brother, what are you doing?
Arm whip into the arm bar now. Trying to weaken the arms, reduce the offense Kat Roberts can put out there.
Yeah, Charlie Hogan saying that offense does not work for her, brother.
Into almost a small package, but a little bit more complex there.
Well, thankfully, we don't end our big women's matches with roll-ups here in SOW. Our women actually hit their finishers.
And there's a Manhattan drop. Series of blows to the chin. Up top. Leg drop.
That is a lot of weight crashing down on the chest.
Big knee to the chin. Picks her up. Calling for the DDT on the outside, but gets cut off. Well, I mean, hey, if you hit that DDT out there, oh my God. You
weren't
can knock
winning
her
a championship, but you aren't winning a title.
No, but you can get her back in the ring. I mean, Charlie doesn't weigh that much.
I don't know.
Big series of elbows into a cover. 1, 2, but a kick out. Catches the lariat. That's not the full DDT, but it's still a DDT. She gets the cover.
To do it.
No, barely not enough. She needs to hit the full jumping DDT, and then I think we'll be crowning a new champ. No way.
Thank God. No, she can't do this. Oh my God! That's a 7-point Richter scale right there.
Picks her up with a massive backdrop on the outside. Count up to 5.
Massive damage all throughout Kansas.
Both women roll back into the ring. Wait! God's last gift! 2! And Charlie steals it! I think that that felt like that ended out of nowhere almost.
Now Nisha Kazumi watches on, knowing her rematch with Charlie Scene is set for Spring Carnival.
Well, that is all the time we have now, folks. We will be back next week with SOW cross JEPW Ignition Formula. As always, I am your lead analyst, Devil D, here with my co-commentator,
MD Punk.
and we are signing off.